My name is Bill Schulte. I am an instructional technology specialist for the special education department at Collier County Schools. Our session today is going to be Live Scribe Pen, a district approach on how we are implementing the pen and how we're doing our rollout and the impact that we're seeing with our teachers and with our students. The first thing I need to let you know, however, is that I've already started using my Live Scribe Pen. So I am making a podcast as I'm talking right now. You'll notice that I have headphones on. This is recording me in stereo, which is actually pretty cool because that's all you have to do. And you'll see that as we go through the presentation, if you want to create podcast or lecture notes or anything like that, it's as simple as putting your pen in your pocket and turning it on, and away you go. I've been in education for 21 years. Started off in the private school, and back in the late 80s, early 90s, I had one-to-one laptop or one-to-one desktops at the time. So I've been doing computer technology integration for a long time. My background is I started as a math major at UCF and quickly switched over to elementary ed. I'm really more passionate about kids than I am about numbers. So I did that for a while, and then did my master's degree in ed leadership. I did my specialist degree in TESOL, and I'm currently doing my doctorate at the University of Florida in special ed. So I've got a pretty broad range of interests and educational background. But I think the real story is the past 11 years I've been working in Collier County School District as an assistive technology specialist. So really focusing on students with disabilities and how we can enable them to be successful in an inclusion classroom. We're a diverse district. Most of you may know Naples from our 11-mile white sand beaches, our wonderful weather that we have year-round, by the way. And we're hiring 256 new teachers next year, so if you're a technology teacher and want to come down to a great district, Collier's a great place to be. But we're very diverse. We have the richest of the rich, and we also have the poorest of the poor. And so in this trailer, we have 3 families living in this scenario. We also have one of the only K-12 school buildings in Everglades City in the country left, so that's kind of unique. So a lot of diversity, 52 sites. I cover half of those, so I'm in 26 schools doing assistive technology evaluations and supporting school-based teams. We're one of the largest employers with 7,200 teachers and 43,000 students in our school district. I think as we look into the numbers, that top row may seem more realistic to what you're dealing with. We have half boys, half girls, which is nice. Race, white is minority. Special ed, we have 80% gen ed, 14% ESE, and 5% gifted. We're also one of the highest inclusion districts in the state. We have 80% of our kids included in inclusion classrooms. ESOL, we have a large percentage of ESOL. As we get to the second row there under language, you'll see that we have 47% of our students who go home to schools where English is not the primary language. Our promotion rate, 97% of our kids are promoted, so we feel like there's something good going on here. We're doing something right. We've been an A school district now for 3 years. And the number of migrant students, 6% on the pie. However, the insight into that is that we are the largest migrant population east of the Mississippi River. So Collier, with all its white sand beaches, certainly has its challenges. And so the question that I pose to us today as we consider the Live Scribe Pen is, how do we deal with all of this diversity and challenges? I think it's important to realize that this is not a concept that Collier County has been working on since last FETC. Okay? And we're going to talk a little bit more about implementation and things like that. This has been a district philosophy for a long, long time. And I'm fortunate that I stand on the shoulders of some other brilliant colleagues who 10 years ago decided that we were going to engineer classrooms with projectors in every class, touch boards in every class, surround sounds in every class, dock cameras, 6 to 7 computers, fiber optic network across a district. So did I mention that we have 256 openings for next year? So. www.livescribe.com is a great resource. I'll share some other resources with you at the end. I'll also give you my email address. If you email me, then I'll send you the pencast that I'm making right now. And anybody else out there making a pencast as we speak? Okay, we got 3 or 4 other pencasts. So you'll actually get notes. If any of you want to share your pencast with me, then I'll push those out. You'll get notes in 3 or 4 different versions. Isn't that cool? So, all right. So last year we started with a math pilot. Math has been the gatekeeper of graduation in our district. Students aren't passing math, and so it doesn't matter what they're doing in everything else. They can't get through the algebra courses or advanced math courses. So we targeted that first. And then we added schools. Schools heard about the pilot and they wanted to do it. So we did UDL projects at the schools. Schools basically bought 10. They went through UDL training and LiveScribe training, and they implemented the LiveScribe. And then right now, as we speak, we are pushing out 80 pens to the middle and high school inclusion classrooms. And we'll talk more about the details of that project in just a minute. So about 200 pens that we've pushed out now in Collier County schools.